Have you ever found yourself suffering with tight muscles? Do you struggle from a short range of motion? Do you find yourself unbalanced and uncoordinated with your movements? It may be crucial for you to learn about the importance of flexibility.
Hey, we got a good thing. Don't know if I'ma see you again, but is that a good thing? Cause girl, I can't be your man. No man, I know what's on your brain.
Hi, I'm Gaten Germain.
And I'm Martise McClure.
And we're here to demonstrate how to increase your flexibility through stretching.
So we're going to start off by defining flexibility for you.
Flexibility is defined as the range of motion possible about a given joint or a series of joints. There are many reasons why a person's flexibility might be limited. It may be due to fat, defects in the bones, or stress in the muscles or tendons.
Stretching is a great way to improve your performance of an activity as well as preventing muscle injury. For me personally, I stretch at least twice daily to help improve my flexibility for my martial arts training.
Stretching usually engages an agonist muscle and an antagonist muscle. An agonist muscle is the muscle that contracts to produce a joint motion, while the antagonist muscle is stretched with the contraction of the agonist muscle.
Stretching may involve one or two ranges of motion, active and passive. Active range of motion is a total range of motion through which a joint can be moved by an active muscle contraction. Passive range of motion is a total range of motion beyond active range of motion through which a joint may be moved passively without muscle contraction producing the movement.
One terrific way of stretching is known as static stretching. Static stretching involves stretching a muscle to the point of discomfort and then holding it at that point for an extended period of time. There are many advantages to static stretching. It's ideal for increasing flexibility and range of motion. If performed consistently, it helps greatly in improving exercise performance. And it's perfect for post-workout recovery. It causes the muscles to relax and eradicates post-exercise fatigue. There are some disadvantages though. It may cut down the flow of blood to your muscles, which may result in decreasing your muscles' strength. Because the stretching forces the target muscles to relax, it can cause strength imbalance between opposing muscle groups and thus increasing the likelihood of a muscle strain or tear.
Another great way of stretching is called ballistic stretching. Ballistic stretching is a type of stretching that involves rapid and bouncy movements in a repetitive way and aims at moving the engaged muscles and joints beyond their normal range of motion so as to gradually improve the performing person's flexibility. The advantages of ballistic stretching are: improves dynamic flexibility, pushes the body beyond its comfort zone, provides the muscles with a wider range of motion, boosts motor performance of muscles. The disadvantages of ballistic stretching are: it can also be a dangerous way to stretch. The repetitive and bouncy principle makes it actually more susceptible to injuries. It could actually be responsible for activating the mechanism of stretch reflex, ultimately tightening the muscles instead of making them supple. The fact that ballistic stretching works by forcing a limb to extend past its normal range of motion puts excessive pressure on the engaged muscles and joints. It can potentially lead to a tear or strain from a sudden move outside of the normal span, and they are often performed incorrectly. A
fun way to stretch is known as dynamic stretching. Dynamic stretching uses movement, momentum, and active muscular effort to stretch a muscle as compared with static stretching, which is performed with limited and controlled stretching of the muscle. It's used mainly by athletes to warm up before performing. There are advantages that come with dynamic stretching. It's ideal for warming up the muscles. It delivers the muscles more oxygen, and it minimizes the risk of injury or tearing of the ligaments and tendons. It also comes with a few disadvantages. Doing them improperly may cause the muscle to tear or sprain, and they do not improve flexibility as much as traditional stretches do. A great form of stretching used by physical therapists is known as PNF.
It is also great for strength training.
PNF, or proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation, is a group of stretching techniques including slow reversal hold relax, contract relax, and hold relax techniques, all of which involve some combination of alternating contraction and relaxation of both agonist and antagonist muscles. PNF's advantage is a large increase in the range of motion, and its disadvantages is that most of the stretches require a partner, and it decreases the maximum strength of that muscle after performing the stretch.
Two forms of exercise such as Pilates and yoga are new and exciting sources of one's daily stretches. Pilates are a sequence of carefully performed movements that stretch and strengthen muscles. The advantages of Pilates are body awareness, increases balance, prevents injury, feel-good chemicals, and develops core strength. The disadvantages of Pilates are it's expensive, performed carelessly, pioneering, unable to provide cardiovascular training, and it's unauthorized. Yoga is body postures and breathing exercises used to help reduce stress. The advantages of yoga are it is natural and an easy way to lose weight, natural therapy to cure various diseases. Yoga is a workout for both the mind and the body. It's less time consuming, and it detoxifies your body. The disadvantages of yoga are studios might charge high for training, and if practiced inappropriately, it can cause cramps in muscles.
So, in summary, today we learned flexibility and its health components, why flexibility might be limited, the difference between active and passive range of motion, the differences between ballistic, static, dynamic, and PNF stretching, and alternate forms of stretching such as Pilates and yoga. I'm Gaten Germain.
And my name is Martise McClure.
Thank you for watching.